Okay, now I'll bring these in the house real quick. Had a problem with YouTube. For the last couple days, I've been saying this through the course of all my talking, but I don't know if I'm going to post all these videos because I've been out here all day ratchet jawing. So for the last couple of days, I haven't been getting any comments or notifications from YouTube on when you post your videos or if you reply to a video. So I want you to know that it's not me. I'm just not getting them from YouTube. However, I wasn't getting them on the computer in the house. I found that I am getting them out here. Now, what happened in the house 2 days ago, the 14th I think it was, when I went to turn the computer off, it came up and said, update and reboot or update and shut off. They do that occasionally, so I hit update and shut off. Not thinking about it. Computer runs fine. All my emails are running fine. I'm having no problems with anything other than YouTube. I am not receiving any notifications at all from YouTube on my emails or on the notification tab in the YouTube page itself. Now, I use Thunderbird for my email, and I've been using it for 20 years. Longer than that, actually. As well as Firefox I use for my browser. I find that they're easy, they do a whole lot of stuff, they're friendly, and I haven't seen anybody actually break into it in any way, shape, or form. So they're pretty secure in my opinion. Now, I have the email address, which is the one that's posted on the account that you can see it. If I remember right, it's s.bbravo.zzebra.buzz@outlook.com. That's the email address that I use on Google. I have that address put into my Thunderbird. When I click on email and it opens up a couple of my addresses, because again, every computer has an address. And at that point, it starts banging away on that YouTube email. And I end up with an average of 90, well, I can't say an average, anywhere from 90 to 150 a day. And if I don't see them, there's a problem. Well, I haven't seen any. I got 3. One from Papa T, one from Let's Go, which I sub him because he does some electronic stuff. And I don't remember the other one. Anyway, that was it. I'm saying this isn't right. I mean, there's nothing there. And then I had a problem with my monetizing. No, I haven't collected anything. I'm hitting the button and they're advertising on my channel, but I haven't collected anything yet. I thought I figured it out, but apparently I didn't. They asked. See, I don't want to just start opening up different accounts. I have an account with the bank. Under my Buzz name, which is not my real name. And I use that account for things that I may do a little online shopping with, things like that. I have a debit card with it. And so that's the account I kind of use because I keep very little in it, and there's nothing there that would lead them to me with my other account. So if they tap into it, they're going to get nothing. So that's the account I used with YouTube or AdSense, whatever you want to call it. And they sent me a deposit to that account. and I had to verify that deposit on how much they sent or put into that account. It was under $1. It was pennies. I mean, it could be a lot, though, depending on how many people sign up. But, you know, I mean, pennies add up. However, it was over 50 cents, but under $1. So at that point, I couldn't find where to go to put it in. I couldn't find where to enter it. So I was talking with Valerie on the phone, and Steve was working on the floor, and she had told me where to go. Nicely, and gave me a few hints. I went there and I found the spot, and I put that amount in because they wanted me to verify that amount, and I put that amount in, and I'm saying, oh great, I got it. Well, apparently it took me too long to do this because it was like 2, 3, 4 weeks before I actually got to doing it. Well, now I go in and they tell me put my PIN number in. Well, what? I don't have a PIN number. So now I'm trying to figure out where the hell I get the PIN number. It says, do you have one? No. Okay. Now what? So I'm trying to figure out now what's going on with that. Is it a big deal? Not really. But I believe, I'm not positive, I don't know for sure, but the last time I went through all this stuff trying to figure it out, they had a little over, well, actually, it was close to $400. Well, $400, you know what? Yeah, you know, I could use $400. So, do I get it? Do I lose it? How does it work if I can't figure this out? I mean, you know, and they have no phone number or support to where you can talk to somebody to get through it. I can kind of understand that because of the mass of people. They would have to have a team of a few thousand people on payroll 24 hours a day. But you think they'd have something there, you know, within the site. And then it said, did this site help you? No. You know, I mean, you know, it just goes off. I mean, you're there for hours. It's like, you know, are they trying to not, or are they doing it? But meanwhile, I haven't gotten anything. So I'm going to post this, and we'll see what happens. Now, I did do a system restore. Hold on. Okay. When it's long like that, it's usually wake up, get out. You got to get there in a hurry. Either it's a major fire in a high-risk zone, you know, like hotels, senior homes, stuff like that, or gas stations, or it's somebody, in this case, not breathing and unresponsive. But I wanted to listen because when it goes like that, if it was a serious accident or fire, they would tone us out. And I'd have to go. All right. So meanwhile, I'm having a problem with YouTube. So if anybody has any suggestions, and if you do see this video and I don't reply to you, it's because I didn't see your reply. I'm still trying. I did a system restore, and I went back, you know, like 2 or 3 days. And there was a restore point before the update. But again, I don't know what it is or what happened. I don't even know if it's that or if it's just Google, because everything else is working. So, all right, I'm going to start shutting down. Let me unplug you from here and take you for a walk while I shut down, because it's after 3. I've been out here. The wife was out here entering a lot of the calls that we did. We got tons of calls that have to be entered, and it's not an easy task. It takes time, believe it or not. Because you just can't, you know, like just throw them in there. So it does take a little bit of time to do. Oh, shut up. And if you don't do it all the time, which she doesn't, you know, you got to kind of remember the program each and every time you do it. And I keep telling her, listen, show me how to use the program. Now, why is she doing it and not me? Well, because I got to get more Q-tips for the other side. Hold on a minute. I know I'm shaking the camera, I'm moving things around, I'm driving everybody crazy. There. The day that I was talking with the deputy chief, when we put the program into my system for me to do all this entering of the data of all the guys, I was doing 2 or 3 other things at the same time. And the wife, believe it or not, was familiar with the program at work. Apparently they use something like that in payroll or something or other, I don't know. So she was somewhat familiar with the way the program worked. Not so much that program per se, but how it worked. And I says, you know what, Gare, I says, if you don't mind, I'm going to let the wife go through this with you. It's not that it's not important, which it is. I says, but I got a ton of other things going on over here, and I really don't want to just stop. And he said, not a problem. So he, at that point, talked the wife through it so she knows it. Now, I need to learn it. So I tell her, let me know when, and her and I will get on the system. She can get on hers, I'll get on mine, and we'll work it through Team Viewer. This here way, she can see what I can see what she's doing on my system, and we can both work the program, and everybody's happy. So that's basically what we're up to. But trying to get us both on the computer when we're not involved with something, if you kind of know what I mean. All right, I'm shutting down.